is working. I haven't done a podcast in quite a while, and that's just because I've been super busy with work and my second job. So essentially I have been just trying to save and invest as much as I can, and at the same time cut down on fruitless spending. You know, I cut my Netflix, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, all these things I just was paying for monthly and just never using, you know, and I was gonna, cut my Vasa off because I wanted to get back into getting myself in better shape. But, you know, I'm literally trying to make as much money as possible, and when I'm not making money, I'm basically resting and getting myself together so I can put myself in the position to make money. So it is what it is. You know, it's been working out for me. You know, the plan has looked to be fruitful when you look at the big picture, you know, and I'm referring to MOAS, the mother of all short squeezes. And essentially what's going to come down to is apes buying more and then holding, not selling, you know, not trying take profit here, you know, and waiting for it to go down, day trading AMC and GME, you know, just buy the dips and continue to hold. You know, it's not a hard concept, but you know, if you're not focused, if you're not on the same wavelength as other apes, we're not going to cause as big of a squeeze as we would like, you know, and that's what they want. And at the same time, where was I going with that? It's going to be the mother of all short squeezes, and you know, they could be using divide and conquer tactics, but I think AMC and GME are both strong plays, even though some of my friends don't seem to be on the same wavelength. You know, they are purely GameStop apes, and there's nothing wrong with that. I personally like both stocks, but you know, take it with a grain of salt. Invest in what you like. Definitely don't take my word for it. This is merely for entertainment purposes and not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And so just continue to hold the line. If you have any questions, concerns, do some research on it. Do your due diligence. Go to Reddit, go to Superstar, go to Wall Street Bets, go to GME, go to AMC, and go to all those subreddits and just read. And you know, if someone's saying something contrary to your confirmation bias belief, you know, look into it, see if there's some validity to it, see if there's some weight to their argument, and you know, there's just take in what you will and take out what you won't. You know, make sure you're not just reading into something that's not factual. You know, make sure you verify from multiple sources, and then make sure you can confirm from your own account if you can. Looked like there was a dead bird, but it looks like it was just a piece of a tire that shattered all over. Anyways, I'm heading into work. I still don't like my job. There's been some big changes too. We're combining teams with our sister company, so there's that, and we have a new director that's overseeing us. So time will only tell how that works out, but this guy is a lot more hands-on than our previous director. But, there's a merger of teams, a merger of resources, and time will only tell how that will play out. So, but it hasn't worked out for the better, and it's just, it's sad to me because, some of the people on my team, is just a month ago, right, they were telling me how much they hate it, they despise this guy, how not even their own mother would call, or not even his own children would call him, that they'd be on the road, for weeks, and he wouldn't get any calls from any of his family, and how they don't like him, this and that, yada yada, and then we're having this meeting where they're letting us know what's going on, how we're merging, who's our new director, this and that, and this guy who literally not even a month, maybe like a week before, was talking shit. And not only that, keep in mind I've been working here for 4 years, maybe 5 years now. I can't even keep track. I've been so busy since I worked there. Time just seems to fly. Like I haven't even had time to invest in my personal life while I've been there. But anyways, since I've been there, the sister company has always been there. We've been one company, but at the same time, two separate entities, and separate teams, separate, everything, even from a corporate structure, we would have different executives, yada, yada, and whatnot. But, and they've known, this guy has been on the other team for the longest time, and they just shit talk, they shit talk, they're shit talking this specific guy this whole time, and now turns out he's the new boss. So, it's karma. Watch out what you say, and I don't know, maybe I'll bring it up to him and see what he thinks about it. Nah, I'm not a snitch. But anyways, hold on, I need to take an order here. Perfect. Alright, sorry about that. Now you know what my go-to order at Chick-fil-A is. And hopefully, if there's anyone gay listening to this, you don't take offense. I like Chick-fil-A a lot. I like their service. I like their business. I don't necessarily agree with their political standings, how they support anti-gay hate groups and yada yada. I'm not necessarily in favor of that. However, I do like the business as a whole, and yeah, I never got my drink. Yeah, no problem. Actually, there is a problem. You guys always F up, and I'm sick of it. What a jerk I am. Poor kid is just trying to do his job. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, depending on how much tendies I have a business idea for a tendies restaurant, and it's a alternative, to Chick-fil-A. So, all right, so here's where I'm going with this. So, when I go to work, there's a lot of people that I like as friends. They're really nice guys who just happen to be gay, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but at the same time, I know that they avoid, they don't go to Chick-fil-A, they don't support it, and it's because essentially think of if you were so I'm trying to think of a company that's anti-Mexican or anti-black, or something along those lines. And I can't think of one, and I know there's examples of this, I just can't think of one right now off the top of my head. But if you were gay and there's a company that spends a lot of its profits to dehumanize you, or your culture, or the values that you stand on, or what you like in life, whatever it may be, if you like dicks, whatever, why would you want to go shop there? And that's where my idea for a anti-gay, or no, I mean anti-gay Chick-fil-A came about. So basically, it's Chick-fil-A, the same kind of food, same kind of sandwiches. Maybe instead you would also have like big sausages, big wiener dogs, hot dogs that you'd sell, stuff like that, just to add to the theme. And I haven't really thought of the name, maybe Tendies for Us, or Chicks for Gays. Get it? Like chickens for gays. And just make it like a In-N-Out vibe, maybe add a little bit of Latino gayness to it or something. I don't know. It's just a concept, and I'm just brainstorming on how I'm going to spend all my tendies once my investment comes to fruition. So that's where we're at. I'm all in, as people would say, YOLO, and I'm not 100% YOLOing, because I've only risked what I'm willing to invest as I get a alert that AMC is up almost to 60. So 60 right now is the resistance level. As soon as it gets to 60, it seems like that's where people are not buying, and you happen to have more selling than buying. There's a psychological level at these, 60s, 70s, these tenths. Whenever they reach that mark, there's a disparity there, right? And it could go up, but those are the levels. And once you hit those levels, it can go up from there, right? And then people try to get to the next level, right? Because people aren't going to sell at what they bought it from. They're going to want to make money. So if it consolidates at 60, then we're just going to keep going up higher, and that's where we're at right now with AMC specifically. But yeah, and I don't have that many shares, I could have put my house on mortgage, but I could have maxed out all my credit cards and to some extent, I did get loans, but I'm already, in the process of paying them off, and, so I just gotta keep working, keep paying back my debt, keep investing, and hopefully it all plays out to my favor and to the benefit of my family. So there's a lot of, just in my circle, I know a handful of apes, more 10 grand, 20 grand, 100 grand, 60 grand, like we have a mini, of just our own money, just so, and these are just us broke boys. Just imagine how much all these apes who have a lot more disposable income, a lot more money saved up, a lot more maybe inherited wealth that they can put into the movement. It's stocks are bound to go up exponentially. So there is going to be a correction at some point, and I have a feeling that maybe the squeeze will be the catalyst. And the reason I say that is because right now inflation is really low, and there's all this extra that quote unquote what these big hedge funds were calling free money, right? They didn't have to spend anything on it, they're not to pay anything back, and then they diversified that money into the economy, right? And then let's just say Citadel, for example, who are being accused of naked shorting AMC and GME to unheard of levels, right? And it's hidden, so who knows if it's true, who knows if the allegations are true. But if they are true, right, if it is true, okay, so they got all this free money, they put it into stocks, now they have to pay all this money back for the squeeze, the mother of all squeezes. Where are they going to get the liquidity? Where are they going to get all that money from? They're going to have to sell their stocks, their positions, their assets from other stocks, and all these stocks at the same time are going to flunk, once all these institutional money has to sell, all at the same time. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for the future because there's hope for me. I've tried to get more apes into the movement. Not only because it's going to help the movement in general, but I also want people to help themselves. And I think I might be having to cut off a lot of people once this happens, just because I'm smarter than that. I know what's gonna happen, and I probably have told more people than I should have at this point, and we'll see how it plays out. I'm excited. I'm also scared for the future, but I'm also hungry, so I can't wait to get to work and start eating. I'm gonna call this, let's just end it at 20. Why not? What else do we gotta talk about? Holy cow, is my phone hot right now. Well, I'm not looking forward to working, but this is just what I have to do to get where I gotta be. So if you like the stock, let me know. If you're investing, put in the comments. Let me know what other stocks you like. Do you even invest? Do you think it's crazy? What would you do if you invested $200 and it turned into, let's say, $20,000? What would you spend that on? Would you have a better life? Would it change you at all? Anyways, thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.